Hello, the happiest hour. Welcome back. I'm in casual today. I'm keeping it cash because the weather out here has cleared up a little bit. I mean, we're all still stuck inside, although some states have been opening a little bit. I don't expect this to be the most watched episode, although I really do want to say thank you again for tuning in if you're watching. Thank you very much, our number one fan, Andrew Lawson. I want to say I'm sorry I haven't called you, man. I'm so busy. I wish I could show you my whiteboard. I've got all kinds of things going on. Meetings, calls, meetings, calls, and then the ever-present emails, you know what I mean? But hopefully you're drinking something. Hopefully you're having a good end of your week. I was just commiserating with my buddy, my hetero life partner, and my friend from another Glen, Lancey Joe. He's on the show always. What's up, buddy?
Your cohort.
My cohort from another Mullort.
I'm not your cohort. I've never accepted money for what I do.
My favorite Dr. Seuss book is Cohort and Here's a Who. It's great.
That Dr. Seuss had to be into some freaky stuff in the bedroom. Yeah. Has anybody ever looked into that? The 50 Shades of Grey guy needs to cover Dr. Seuss.
The 50 Shades of Grey guy, yeah. What would...
There's a girl at the bar like, I went home with Dr. Seuss last night, and I was like, you want me to do what?
With my what?
I don't even understand half the words you just said.
They play. I want to play with your grouper, your snooper, your two-time blooper. For thines and for theirs, and for each of their mares. What? What, Dr. Seuss? What are you? What is your PhD in?
Yeah.
I think we should call you Mr. Seuss.
Yeah, I don't think
he has a degree in divinity from Metaphysical College on the internet.
Yeah, they're like, help, somebody's having a heart attack. We need a doctor. He's like, I've got some alliteration right here.
I have a PhD in rhyming goofy. Rhyming nonsense.
Did somebody say what rhymes with heart attack?
I would love to see Dr. Seuss dropping these hot gangster raps.
Oh, man. He would be the king of that.
Yo, Seuss to a beat.
He would be like, what? Drizzle, I came up with that, Snoop Dogg. I came up with that in 1954.
Snoop Dogg is... The funniest thing ever is when academics try to break down rap lyrics. Oh, my God. Also, Brian Rowe just said PhD in rhyme. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, Jay, thank you for the TikTok. I posted another TikTok yesterday. It's getting wildly popular. I should have you know.
I wish somebody... If y'all are listening to this, go... leave the show and go like my Facebook status right now. I need more likes on it. It's hilarious. It's does TikTok come in DVD format?
Does TikTok come? Oh yeah, I saw you post that. Time Life is proud to present the greatest hits of TikTok. This 4 DVD collection.
If you order now, you'll
with
also
hits
get
like
fine.
Cat knocking something off the counter. And screaming turtle. With plenty of side boob and dancing teenagers. Time Life is proud to present.
What was the pizza place we came up with yesterday?
Oh, it was Michael Lucci's Pizza.
Michael Lucci's Pizza on TikTok.
Michael Lucci's Pizza. There's cheese in the crust. There's cheese on the pizza. There's cheese under the pizza. At Michael Lucci's Pizza, it's mostly cheese.
Follow us on TikTok and get a free $4.99 ravioli stick.
Ravioli stick of ravioli, only at Michael Lucci's. I said, literally, my window's open and I can see people
starting to crowd around.
I need to invoice Michael Lucci's for this advertising. With over 3 locations serving the greater De Pere, Wisconsin area.
We need to actually produce this commercial. Y'all stay tuned because the Happiest Hour is going to start a production company, and we're going to do Michael Lucci's Pizza for sure.
Michael Lucci's production company producing Michael Lucci's Pizza. Does your pizza of tosser have a real Italian mustache? Michael Lucci's.
Michael Lucci's, we'll pour marinara straight down your throat.
Michael Lucci's takes marinara and puts it in a caulking gun. We fire it at you. If you can take the entire caulking barrel, we'll give you your pizza for free. Joy Schanenberger, big friend of the show, said, Brendon, I think your laugh keeps people coming back. I don't know. It tends to keep women away. So I don't know. But she also said, Lancey, your post about CD Foreman and Tic Tac killed me. It was really funny, dude. I liked that post. I mean, I liked it.
I feel like Facebook's kind of I think Zuckerberg's getting jealous or something, because every now and then I'll post one that gets a lot of likes. And then recently, everything I post, I don't know if I'm doing it at the wrong time or what, but there's been almost no traffic on my page. I don't know if it's because it's getting buried with all these videos or something that we're doing, which this stuff is solid gold. But.
I mean, I can't wait till Time Life does a best of this show.
You know,
all it
the
would be
story,
is Michael Lucci's pizza and my Italian impression. And then peppered between that would be Lancey Joe's jokes and one-liners. Actually, you know what I would love is if that happened and it just was Lancey, the whole thing. The greatest of the happiest hour. And it just is Lancey talking. And then stories from Jay and John Corcoran.
Oh, that'd be good if you just weren't in it. That would be hilarious.
Oh, my God. The Happiest Hour was a show pioneered by Lance Richardson and no one else.
I want to say this joke before I forget to do it. I just want to go ahead and do it. Did you see in the news today that Trump is actually being homeschooled in the White House during quarantine? They call it briefings. They're like, okay, Mr. President, today we're going to brief you on addition and subtraction, and then after recess we're going to talk about plants.
Today, you got a very good score on your shapes and colors brief, Mr. President.
Now
let's move on to the alphabet. The CIA director will help you with that.
No, put your hand down. We haven't started yet.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. President. That's not CIA. That spells cat.
That's exactly what the Democrats want you to think, America. He's actually.
Joy Schanenberger is losing her mind at that joke right now.
Forget about the vaccine. Trump is working on getting us all on hydrochloroxenophobia.
Dude, he is the hydrochloric queen of the White House, man. Have you ever seen anybody with a bigger ego? Goodness gracious. I would love to see his episode of Bridezillas. That guy, holy moly.
Let me get a shot in on the Democrats real quick while we're at it.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, here we go.
Those entitled bastards. Give them what for?
Yeah, so because I know we have people of all walks of life watching this show, so they don't want to just hear Trump bashing the whole time.
No, that's true.
But one thing can be said still on this topic is that, where is it? This is how I do on stage too. So for those of you who have never seen me live, I just scroll through my computer.
Your phone. The number of comedians who go up to on open mics and sometimes even shows who consult their phones in the middle of their act. Oh my gosh. Let me see if my notebook has any good ones we can. By the way, I think we're gonna get Dylan Scott on here in a little bit and talk to him for a second. Our guest, who's supposed to be on, Sarah Lynn, out in L.A., I think was so L.A. she forgot she was gonna do the show today, even though I sent her a calendar request.
Well, it's tomorrow in L.A. or yesterday or something, so it's not her fault.
I think it's earlier today in L.A., but it's tomorrow in Infinity and the End of Time at Joshua Tree. So I'm not sure which one of those she's at.
Although that was a good album, I'll give them that.
All right, I want to hear this joke, man.
Okay, I might have built it up too much, but I know I got it here somewhere. I've just got, this has always been my problem. Too many jokes. All these are fire, and I'm like, no, I've got to go for the one that I wanted to tell. And I really don't want to riff it because that would be, but I'm just going to have to riff it. Because I can't find it.
All right, you riff it, buddy. All
right, well, here's the thing. If, if Hillary was in there, we wouldn't be in this predicament at all, because the country would have collapsed 3 years ago. The United States would cease to exist. So yes, you're right. We wouldn't be in this situation.
Well, I mean, it would still be here, but with all of us having health care and fair wages, I don't know if I would recognize it any longer.
Right. And then the liberals would start protesting that.
Here we got a few. These are some. Then the liberals would start protesting that. That's
hey, we can't live this well.
Some stars on thars and stars on bars. Where's Dr. Seuss when you need him? I got a couple here that I can toss out that are not so great. But these are some notebook ones. Coronavirus got me fucked up. Everybody wearing face masks. I don't even know who's Asian and who's not anymore. Oh my
That's
gosh,
pretty good.
Man. Yeah, that one. Let me see if I got any other decent ones around here. Oh my God! Some of this, Lance, is all of this Jeff Bezos stuff that I was writing a while ago.
Oh man, yeah, crank some of those. Crank that soldier boy.
Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like Jeff Bezos or do you hate Jeff Bezos? We are shedding viewers since I opened this notebook. By the way, we were into the double digits, buddy, when you were telling jokes. Jeff Bezos. Oh, Jeff Bezos' playbook is just episodes of Black Mirror. Just screenplays from Black Mirror.
Yes.
Oh my God. Some of these were so freaking funny. Oh man, I was writing a lot of jokes about work. There are two kinds of people with a lot of money and everybody else. And if you're at this show, you're everybody else. People with money don't go to comedy shows. They're buying pieces of artwork for millions of dollars to donate for tax write-offs.
Speaking of rich Jeff Bezos, as pay shrinks for CEOs, is it even worth it to be a billionaire anymore? I was thinking about doing it. But...
Let me tell you this, Lancey. That's so well written that if you tweeted that, people would think that it was for real. Like if I can imagine a news outlet tweeting that. Like Vox Media asks.
Oh yeah, Vox. Okay, naked New Jersey killer allegedly cut off boy. Trigger warning. Naked New Jersey killer allegedly cut off boyfriend's testicles. Oh, can you imagine that? Living in New Jersey? That's straight worse than death.
I can't believe people do that. Gross.
That's nasty. Trigger warning, I was about to say New Jersey.
Oh my gosh, man. I work with a lot of people because the office is in New York. I work with a lot of people who are from New Jersey. And they're constantly like, hey, New Jersey's not exactly like everybody thinks it is.
It's more like Michael Lucci's Pizza.
Yeah, what are you trying to do talking about New Jersey like that? You think not everybody is a cartoon from New Jersey. You understand that? Some people live in different places. All right? So that's ridiculous. That's bullshit. In fact, you coming in here talking like that. Wow, man. These New Jerseyans, these New Jerseyans, New Jerseys? These New Jerseys? What is a person from New Jersey called?
New Jerseyite.
A New Jerseyite?
It's called an asshole. I'm just saying that because I'm from Manhattan. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows it. It's the best. Manhattan's the best.
Oh my God, Lancey. He's called an asshole. Oh shit, man, that is pretty funny. We need to get Dylan Scott on here. Let me go ahead and hit him up. See if he's ready to jump on. He's probably watching right now. He's probably got something going on. Andrew Lawson says he loves the Italian accents. I appreciate it.
Trump's trying to find connections between Obama and the Hindenburg explosion.
What else can he pin on that guy? You know what I mean?
He's like, original sin? I think that was Obama's doings.
Well, what did he do to stop it? Did he do anything to stop it? I want to know what his plan was. Oh my God, man. That president's briefing joking though, holy crap, dude, that is a good one.
You like that one?
I like that one.
That was the one I definitely wanted to get in, so I'm glad that worked.
I think that nailed it. Let's get Dylan Scott on this program for a few minutes here. We'll riff. We might end this one a little early. It's so nice out. I feel like everybody should get some time in the sun, at least if you're in the Midwest.
Enough with the comedy. Let's bring in Dylan.
Enough with the comedy. Wait,
That's fair.
we've had enough of the comedy. Let's bring in Dylan Scott. Dylan, where's your how come your video's not on, buddy? Oh, there he goes.
It's not up.
There
up.
we go. We got you.
What's up?
Looking
Good to
good,
see you,
man.
man.
Looking. You and I are looking about the same level of quarantine right now.
Haggard?
Yeah, Lancey's still looking like he's about to go deliver Jehovah's Witnesses pamphlets, but you and I look like.
Have y'all even heard the good news?
Lancey looks like he works in the White House, so he's legally required not to wear a mask when he goes out.
You know what's so funny about this? So Trump is refusing to wear a mask when he's in front of the press. And then somebody took a photo of him with the mask on behind like the booth or whatever, and he looks fine.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's on top of it. And I think like if you
It's because he's been taking the medicine with a long name that I'm not going to try to pronounce.
hydrochloroquine,
Hydrochloroxenophobia.
hydrochloroxenophobia. He's trying to build a veritable hydrochloric kingdom in there.
Yeah. Cool. So is this politics hour?
This is Politics Hour on the Happiest Hour. This is, as in any happy hour, all we do is talk about politics and religion.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, hey, let me... I don't know. I don't have any good opinions about anything, so...
It's all right, buddy.
I don't know if y'all read about the World Health Organization, headed up by CEO Hulk Hogan, challenges Trump to a cage match set for August.
Challenges set for August? Oh my gosh.
Just, that joke, bomb. How did I bomb? How did I bomb a joke? Obama joke.
Oh my gosh. You know, you guys are familiar with Pizzagate, right?
At Michael Lucci's Everyday's Pizzagate.
God damn it, man. Yeah, dude. Try out greatest pizza at Pizzagate.
Am I familiar with Pizzagate, or do I know the truth about Pizzagate? Like, what are we...
In the promo for this show, we need to screenshot Dylan saying that, and that's like part of the promo for the Happiest Hour. Do I know Pizzagate, or am I familiar with Pizzagate, or do I know the truth about Pizzagate?
I could send you some YouTube links, Lemon, if you want. Actually, tonight on my Twitch stream, we're just gonna watch YouTube videos about the truth about Pizzagate.
Yeah, remind the viewers, remind all four viewers, so us three and my parents about your Twitch stream, and you do a whole bunch of shit on it.
Well, yeah. First, let me post my clip that I need you to promote in your thing, because we're 20 votes behind third place, and I could use
only post it again. Yeah, everybody needs to check this out.
It's a Lincoln Lodge, and I don't know what's going on because people are putting I've been like in second, I've been in third, and then I look away, and then people are like 40 votes ahead of me. So people are really cheating, and I don't have enough friends to do that for me. So I need your friends.
Yeah, everybody needs to click on this thing and help Dylan get there.
If there's anyone in the Electoral College listening, vote for Dylan.
Yeah.
What you need to do is maybe run some ads convincing everybody else that the other people are terrible. some attack ads.
Well, I not to say that, but have you seen the first and second place videos of this contest?
No.
One's of a dude just fucking a Corona bottle.
What?
Yeah.
What is this website?
It's quarantinepornhub.com.
Quarantinehub.com.
Quarantine Hub.
So I read today, by the way. So I checked out Pornhub releases this these data and statistics, and I don't know if you guys know this, but that's how I really get off is on data and statistics. Anyway, they release all this data and statistics about like what their viewership is doing and what the people's porn consumption behavior is like. It turns out on March 25th, the average American watched 50% more porn than they normally do. It was the highest spike they've ever seen, and that was
Really?
that was like the week.
That was like the first. That's like the first day of quarantine.
Yeah, that was like when quarantine got really serious. And they said they've seen a steady decline, but the consumption overall is high. And I'm like, yeah, because people are like really tired. People are looking for some release, man.
Did you just say the consumption?
Consumption, but the consumption is a terrible disease that ravaged America in the 1840s.
Yeah, but the Reagan administration didn't acknowledge it.
That's true. That's true. Most administrations didn't, but they especially didn't.
But yeah, no. Tonight we're doing. You might see this green screen behind me.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do something different with our Twitch stream. We've only been doing it for 2 months now, and they're like, "Oh, maybe you guys should like use a microphone and an actual camera, and not just fuck around with it."
Can you change your screen right now? Can you?
I can't because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. My neighbor Tom, who lives upstairs, he brought it down because he got tired of us just like sitting at my kitchen table doing it. So we're gonna play the YouTube videos. They're gonna be playing behind us this time.
I like this idea. I think this is a good idea.
I thought you were broadcasting from a Boy Scout troop lodge.
Yeah.
I love that response. Yeah.
I can't talk shit. As an Eagle Scout, I can't talk shit on.
Are you really an Eagle Scout?
I really am an Eagle Scout. Yeah, I got my Eagle when I was 16 years old. I got my Eagle Scout, and it was the last time I ever went camping.
Last time you ever went camping is when you got your Eagle Scout?
Well, because you spend the years from 9 till 16 or to 18 every month going camping, and so like I am very good at camping, but my youth was wasted on just being in the Boy Scouts. So I have not been camping since I was 16 years old.
Do you remember what the hardest badge was to get?
I think it's that heterosexuality badge, right?
No, I mean that's not a badge.
What a terrible joke! What a terrible joke for me to make.
You read the news about the Boy Scouts. That's not a thing in the Boy Scouts.
No, it's not.
But I'll tell you the easiest. I got a motorboating merit badge. I'll wait for the joke. I got a motorboat, but I never stepped foot on a boat. It was all just like reading a pamphlet about motorboating.
Did you have to like?
That was it? That all you had to do was read about it?
So basically, I had to sit in a class for it was over summer camp, and I had to sit in a class for 2 days, and you could opt in to driving the boat if you wanted to, but you got the boat if you got the merit badge if you did or didn't. And I just like wanted to go do something else, so I didn't do it. I later found out that also is like equivalent to like showing certification in driving a boat. So I was certified without ever driving a boat.
What?
Yeah. Phil's never driven a boat before.
What?
Ever. But you're still, are you still technically certified?
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice in motorboating, but never driven a boat. It's a joke that you guys didn't do earlier.
Yeah, the butt stuff badge is a lot easier to get than the heterosexual badge.
Mhm.
Are you fireproof? Are you flame retardant?
I've been called half of that before.
Fire!
Can we bring
That's
you
so
near an open
interesting.
flame? That's what we're getting after, Dylan.
I mean, I've spent many of nights in Boys Town, so.
What's your favorite? You've been to a few places in Boys Town. What's your favorite bar venue?
We were talking about this last night. Sidetracks for Musical Mondays.
Sidetracks is great, man.
Musical Mondays, and it was funny. The Monday, everything shut down on like a Wednesday, and the Monday before, we were just like packed person to person inside Sidetracks.
Yep.
And looking back, it's like, what were we doing, and why were we just wanting to be around so many people?
I turned a corner in my life, I think, because I noticed that I went to Sidetracks. This is like around Pride, you go every year, you know what I mean? And I went one year and like did not get hit on by guys at all. And I thought, boy, I'm showing my age. These gay men will no longer want to buy me drinks.
Did
you have your beard?
Yeah.
No, I did not have a beard.
No, I was talking about Gloria.
Bazing!
Jordan!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why ESPN is making a 10-hour series about Lancey Joe. Oh, man.
I was really disappointed with The Last Dance. So
I didn't see it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I watched that, and because I'm doing absolutely no sleeping these days. And then the next 2 nights I watched Ken Burns put out a country music
Oh
PBS.
yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, it's a really amazing.
So much better.
Yeah.
So much. Like it's a real documentary and not just a Michael Jordan jerk-off fest.
Yeah, but he barely mentioned Michael Jordan in that country music thing. That's my problem with it.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's fiddle playing shit.
His elbows are so far out to both sides.
It's like he didn't even try, you know?
It's ridiculous. Did you hear that album he dropped with Macaulay Culkin? The 90s. The 90s is Michael Jackson, Pepsi, Michael Jordan, and Macaulay Culkin. That's the whole and the cartoon of the Tasmanian Devil.
Was that where Michael Jackson lit his hair on fire in the Pepsi commercial?
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, speaking of all that, today actually, Coronavirus sold more albums than Thriller. I don't know if y'all saw that.
It's weird because I kind of like their earlier stuff.
They really changed.
They
went corporate.
Was a lot better.
Not to be a hipster about it, but like I liked them before they were killing millions of people.
I liked Corona back before when it was SARS. You know what I mean? I thought that was way cooler.
All right, man. I've gotten 2 new votes since joining on to you.
Oh, yeah. So if you're watching and just joining us, you got to go down into the thread and click on the link that Dylan left and vote for him.
I will, if I'm able to get like 10, 15 votes, I will stop bothering you guys while you do these live streams.
We're trying to help you out. We want you to win.
Well, I appreciate it. Have you gotten what I sent you yet?
No, it hasn't arrived yet. I'm assuming it will arrive any day.
Okay.
And I will open it I will open it outside and expect white powder to come out.
White power?
Well,
what are we talking about? I was voting.
Nah, he's sending me anthrax. And also anthrax.
Lancey, I'll send you something too. What do you want? trying to use the mail. It's an obsolete thing I'm trying to do, you know?
Do you have any fentanyl patches?
No, I just have powder.
Oh my god.
How do I vote? Just hit the vote button?
Just vote and put your email in and hit the vote button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, so
Zoom,
hey Lemon, you're good with computers. Can you just like make like 70 email addresses for me real quick?
70? Can I fake 70 for you?
Can you get me 70 email addresses?
There was one time, you guys will appreciate this, when I was working at Cheetah Digital, the big commercial thing downtown, and I hired some stand-up comics. One time, somebody filled out a contact us form that came through as "go fuck yourself at butt.ass." And every time I have to leave an email address, I do that now. I think it's so funny. Go fuck yourself at butt.ass. What a stupid. And it's so funny because me and Zach Deach worked there. I hired Zach and promptly drove the company into the ground. But when him and I were there, we read that and we thought it was so funny. Like I was like trying to hold back tears. I thought it was so funny. And the rest of the team, including the marketing team, was like, "This is really, who is leaving these? This is not okay at all." And I was like, "This is so hilarious. Like I should post this to LinkedIn. This is so funny."
my favorite thing about like hosting open mics was when like there would be new people, and you know there's always like people that have like names of other people like Steve King or Adam Levine, like people like that, and it's always just funny because it always happens. People think that people are fucking around and just skip those names, and they always get bumped because they think people are just fucking with like
Adam Levine, the
names.
comedian in Chicago, got bumped so often because people thought he was just messing around.
That's a weird real fake name to put on something.
It really is. Adam Levine. I would always write "is dumb" or "it like smells bad" after like somebody's name if I knew him on the list.
For a while, I would look at like the list of the Laugh Factory, and somebody was the bit that somebody always would do. What they would put, they would scratch out every dude's name and say canceled.
There was a while in Chicago comedy where it truly was bad to be a dude. It felt like it was a very scary atmosphere to like be a guy. I mean, I can only imagine how it felt to be a woman.
Maybe for you, I've been fine.
Maybe for me.
What's wrong in your house, Brandon?
Well, it was just for a while at Mike's, it was like there was just all kind of this very like if you were a new comic, it was like some shit went down, all this what is that, the hashtag that trended, the Me Too, all this Me Too shit was going on, and I was a new comic and I was like, I don't want any part of any of this, and it was just a very weird atmosphere to be around.
Yeah, the police even had the nerve to get involved.
They came to my house. They came to my house. Great. Now everybody thinks I fucking Me Too'd somebody.
I'm so sorry that Me Too was so hard for you, Lemon. I'm so sorry that was a difficult time.
Listen, it was a lot harder for a lot of more people who, you know. The point that I was making though was a very scary time in Chicago comedy.
I'm sad that you don't get to go to Little St. James Island anymore with your buddies. That's Jeffrey Epstein.
Every time I see St. James on the list, I'm like, this is fate. Talking
about Jeffrey Epstein's Island. I don't have to tell you. You know, Pete. I'll show you a video. It's part of my Pizzagate presentation.
Your spreadsheet.
Your next special needs to be called Dylan Scott Connects the Dots.
On my TED Talk, I will tell you about all the child molesting rings that happen.
Okay. Sorry, Lance. I stepped on your. I stepped on in your comment there. Apologies.
Oh no, I was trying to think of the word for PowerPoint. I was like spreadsheet. What's the word for PowerPoint? It had nothing to do with humor.
PowerPoint or Microsoft Slideshow, or I mean Google Slides, or whatever.
What's it called on Apple?
I think it's called presentation. Let me just take a look at my
Keynote.
Nobody, come on. Nobody's who's giving a keynote is using Keynote.
It probably works really well. It's just it doesn't like download to a Explorer or whatever people are using.
Every kid these days, all these kids who go home from school, they all get a Chromebook. They're all getting like iPads and stuff like this. What can you imagine? We had to carry around so many textbooks. This is my like back and forth to school, uphill both ways story. So I'm like, I walk around my school's campus with this giant stack of textbooks that I was always carrying with me.
That's why these kids don't have any lats.
Fun story. I was in special ed classes growing up.
Yep.
And it checks out. And
it checks out.
But it wasn't like I didn't have a cognitive disability. I have a fine motor disability called dysgraphia.
Yeah.
That basically means that, like, it's like dyslexia, but for your fine motor skills. I know I'm a hero, but
so you're so brave.
one of the things that like I would get like accommodations for like handwriting and stuff. Like I'd be able to type assignments, and this was in the late 90s, early 2000s. We had to like fight the school board to like provide me with like computer services.
Oh yeah.
And like now all these kids are getting Chromebooks sent home. It's real bullshit.
Yeah, it's funny. If my mother is still watching this, she'll remember that like so I had ADHD, unsurprisingly, and she had to fight super hard to like for like extra like to just any extra thing that like teachers would do. They didn't want to accommodate it at all. I mean, I guess there's some understanding of that. Like you got to figure out how to do things yourself. But I think that Chicago public schools are probably more accommodating than Michigan and Oklahoma school districts in the 90s were.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have those problems. I went to Mississippi City schools, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Over there in Mississippi City.
Yeah. Yeah, Mississippi City.
How many people were in your graduating class, Lance?
There was like 250 in the entire state.
How many of them graduated?
We're graduating a record 12 kids in this year's class.
And how many of them were possums?
Well, the Mississippi Department of Education is actually an oxymoron. But I don't know where I learned that because it wasn't there. I don't know where I learned how to say. All right.
What the word oxymoron is?
Yeah. Am I using that correctly?
Yeah. I don't know. I went to Oklahoma.
I'm asking Michigan and Oklahoma. Like,
yeah.
It's actually, so here's the shitty thing that makes me
here's
the shitty thing that really makes me a piece of shit amongst other things. Oxymoron is what it's called, but it's actually properly pronounced oxymoron, except nobody does that.
That's what happens to rocks, right?
What?
If like a rock, it's like over time it like decomposes, it oxymorons.
Oxymorons.
Yeah, oxymoron's actually somebody from West Virginia.
Oh wow, we are all the way. We are through the looking glass, ladies and gentlemen.
We just lost all of our West Virginia viewers. I apologize.
That was real Morgantown and Weirton. Those were real hubs for this show. Those were our largest markets.
I one time did a college show in Morgantown. And by that, I mean, we used to do DIY tours where we would just call apartment complexes and say, we want to do a show in your lobby. And so we did one at a college, in a college dorm lobby. And there were maybe like 30 kids that showed up on this Friday night. And it was like, oh man, it's weird. And the show happened and they were lukewarm about it. And then after the show was over, a big group of them came up and they were like, we saw Dylan Scott was on the poster. You're not the country music singer, Dylan Scott.
No, he was too busy dealing with Ken Burns for that documentary to do this show.
And so that's when I found out I will never be the most famous person with the name Dylan Scott.
Yet. You have had the #1 album on iTunes for comedy, though, buddy.
That's true. You haven't told that story about how you made you played that in a Lyft for our Lyft driver. Do you remember that?
I was so wasted that night, Dylan. I
Lance,
barely remember that. I remember we made friends with the other dude in the Lyft, and then you went to the bar with him after he dropped us off.
So, Lancey, it was the night of Dave Metz's memorial.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so,
that's right. That's right. That's why I was so drunk. That's right.
So after it was all over, like, I'm like, who's going close that I can just bum a ride with? And Lynn was leaving. And so we get in, and the Lyft driver is like, you guys can control the music, put on whatever you want. And the first thing Lemon does is he just starts playing my sad-ass comedy album. and this guy, it's a Lyft line, and this guy gets in, and he's like, this is funny, what is this? And it's this guy. and so like we're talking, and the guy's like, I'm going to G-Man's Tavern. Do you guys want to come with? And I was like, Lemon, do you want to go? And he was like, fuck no, I want to go home. And I was just like, well, G-Man's is closer to my house than Lemon's house was. So I was like, I'll go with you. So I just like jumped in. I just kept going with this guy to G-Man's. Turns out he was a minor league baseball player.
Yeah,
and he bought me like 2 beers. He bought me like 2 beers and I walked home.
He was so minor league baseball player. His name was like Cody or something. Like,
yeah, it was hilarious. And it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Like staying in a Lyft with somebody I don't know.
It ended up being a good time. Like I would have gone if I wasn't so tired from grieving.
Right. Yeah.
Brendon, I love the fact that you stereotype minor league baseball players' names.
His name was like Cody Schwarmer or something. Like he's a guy who, I mean, he had to, you know what I mean? The guy was born to wear stirrups.
Sorry, I cut you off, Dylan.
No, I'm just going to say the only reason Brendon likes to bring up that my album was #1, and the only reason is because he constantly played it in every Lyft that he got in.
I would play that album as often as I could to people because I thought it was so good and it was so funny.
That's why I get the big 40 cents of royalties on Spotify.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Go
vote for Dylan, damn it. Go on to the live stream link and vote for Dylan Scott to get on Lincoln Lodge.
Oh, this isn't for me to get on Lincoln Lodge.
Yeah, it's for their whatever, though. It's the Lincoln Lodge thing.
Right. There, I just posted it again. But no, that was the story. That's my favorite story of you and me together.
That was a good one. Yeah, there was a few of them because you came out to so you came out to Edinburgh also. I know I bring this up a lot, but what were you two out at Edinburgh at the same time? Did it overlap when you guys were there?
Like a day or two.
Got it. Yeah, there was a lot of people moving around. We need to get Chris Trani back on this show. Actually, back on. He's never been on. I need to get Chris on here and talk to him, and we can. Him and I can try to out professor one another.
do you still talk to any of the UK comics?
Oh yeah, I talked to Elliot and Elliot.
I wanna commandeer your live stream to get the UK comics back on and talk to them.
I would love to do that.
Because I can't message people myself. I gotta live through you.
Hopefully more people feel that way, and this show will get a great audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do that. We should get him on here. I feel like everybody. I'm ready to wrap this thing up, man. It's so nice out. I feel like I'm actually gonna want to go for like a walk in the sunshine or something. You guys need to get out yourselves. Get a little vitamin D.
I went to a small hometown coffee shop earlier and picked up some tea.
Hell yeah, dude.
Some English breakfast. Shout out.
Oh man, I got to tell you guys about something. So I couldn't. Exercising has been a challenge in this situation. And
oh, me too. Let me tell you.
I've been running a lot, but like I haven't. I've run like 15 miles this week, but I haven't like done any upper body anything almost, and it's just been difficult. So I can't find weights online. Every weight in the whole United States is just like sold out. So I decided to go looking for other things, and I found a steel mace, like a mace that like a knight uses to fight a Viking or something, like a mace.
Yeah, I bought one of those at a Ren fair one time.
Yeah, it's basically exactly that. And I'm gonna get this thing and I'm gonna like wield it around my head.
Holy crap!
I know. I'm gonna go to the park and hopefully I won't get arrested.
You're white. You'll be fine.
I was gonna get rid of this beard and then I thought, well, now I have to keep it if I got this mace coming in the mail.
You should get some chainmail.
Well, Dylan, I just so happen to have some in my parents' basement in Michigan.
Hey, that's expensive shit. You need to get it.
Chainmail? Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. Did you make it yourself?
I did not. No, I bought it. Bought it years ago. It's just a chain shirt. To take to sidetracks with me.
Oh man, you should.
Oh man. Well, all right, guys, we should probably wrap this thing. It is nice out. We're talking about chain shirts.
You should go to the cell block. You'd clean up. The cell block.
I would. Let me tell you, Dylan, no one is cleaning up at the cell block.
You would clean up, dude. With that beard, if you were wearing like a mesh shirt, all the bear daddies would love on you.
Oh boy.
A little otter like you.
I'm okay. All right. Dylan Scott, thank you so much for joining us, buddy.
All right.
Take care.
Right, I'll see you guys later.
We'll see you later.
Oh, check in with our Twitch tonight. We're doing murder songs.
All right. What's your Twitch again? Where can people get at it?
My Twitch is at Dylan L. Scott. And we're going to green screen, and all the songs have to do with murder.
Oh, yeah, dude. That sounds great.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace,
I'll
catch you guys later.
Bye.
Yeah.
What a funny guy.
So funny.
I love catching up with Dylan. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I think, sincerely, though, it's nice out. I think I'm going to go for a walk, man. We're going to get some Indian food, maybe. And I ordered some beer from Beermiscuous earlier today. Turns out you can order 24 or 25 curated beers. It cost me like $120. Yeah. I didn't know that at the time.
Holy crap.
I know, dude. So now I have like all these beers. I didn't even think about it.
A bunch of like IPAs and stuff?
No, I specifically requested no IPAs because
really?
I don't like them. Do you like them?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I like crave is
Are you serious?
That I haven't drank. Yeah, like since I haven't drank in a while. That's one of the few things. I say not the only thing. Every now and then I'll be like, I want some rum.
Yeah.
And every now and then I'll want like a really dark beer, like when it's really cold outside.
Yeah.
But
You don't drink every once in a while you drink, but mostly you don't drink, right?
yeah, I haven't drank in like anything in like 2-3 years.
Shit, really? I thought, wow, I didn't know that. Actually, I did know that. Why the hell did it's so, you've said this to me before. I know you don't drink, but I didn't realize, I guess it was that long.
Yeah.
My cousin Dustin Music, by the way, is asking if we like sours or IPAs. I love sours. That was pretty much all of them that I curated, which is probably why it was so much.
Really? Oh man, our tastes are opposite.
Yeah. Yeah?
'Cause I hate that.
This IPA is like drinking a salad, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, Dustin Music. It's my cousin just leaves this post. When I was like 10 years old, I bought a huge sword from the flea market for $10 and could barely carry it home. I think I've heard that story. I think I've heard that story from your mom. I think when my Aunt Linda came out to Michigan years ago, I think she told that story because I bought a big stupid sword and it was in the basement. So it's still in my parents' basement. It's like a big dumb, it was like, why would anybody do that? You know what I mean?
What a great 90s thing to do.
Oh, my dad wants me to try Ham's Light. My dad and every man of his generation is obsessed right now with these like classic beers that like only hipsters in Logan Square love. So like Ham's, Old Style, Schlitz, Stroh's. My Uncle Greg loves Stroh's, the original Detroit beer. He loves Stroh's so much. I was a kid, I thought Stroh's only made ice cream because that's
oh yeah,
that's all you could buy.
I used to have this Mario Lemieux. You know Mario Lemieux,
yeah, of course,
hockey player. I used to have a highlight tape, VHS tape of his, but it came from like Pittsburgh. Like it was like a promotional tape of theirs. And I don't know how I got this because, I grew up way away from Pittsburgh. But anyways, it had this long Stroh's commercial at the beginning. It was like Stroh's.
Stroh's.
So anytime I hear the word Stroh's, I can just see Mario Lemieux highlights playing in my head.
That's funny, man. Should get you some. Do you not drink because of the alcohol, or do you not drink just because you just don't avoid the calories and avoid the empty calories and stuff?
Yeah, that and it's just cheaper
it's way better to save money. I mean,
and I'm kind of like a all or nothing type person, so it's easier for me to like not drink at all than to like be like, I'll just have one.
Over $100 on those things today.
Right? Yeah, ridiculous. I'm preaching to the choir right now. You just put a lien on your house for a 6-pack.
Yeah. Well, I like this place too, so I'm happy to support them. But I had no idea what I was getting into. My mom says try Stroh's Light. My parents are pushing a lot of alcohol on me right now.
Yeah.
I wonder why I bought so much beer. Oh man, well we should probably get rolling. It is nice out. You should go for a walk. Lance needs to go sell some Bibles, and we will continue, man. This was this is a fun week. We had a lot of good guests. I'm looking forward to next week. We got some more guests coming. Hopefully, we have a good 3-day weekend and stuff.
Scottie Pippen's coming on.
Scottie Pippen.
He's coming on next week.
The star of the play Pippen.
Yep.
Now,
it's a whole Pippen.
The whole Pippen.
The whole Pippen theme is next week.
Written by Dr. Seuss. That play.
Dr. Seuss is coming on.
Pippen and we'll have Dr. Seuss's corpse will be on this show.
Also, Sigmund Freud will be on next week.
We'll finally get an answer to the question, what's wrong with you, Brendon? Oh my gosh.
Floridian.
By the way, I should tell you, it's my parents' 38th wedding anniversary.
Happy
Been together
anniversary.
for 38 years. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
That's
Good
great.
for them. And for the first time in 4 years, and actually longer, I won't be up in Michigan to see them on Memorial Day, which is kind of sad. So way on the other side, up in the. There you go.
Up here.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Who's
Bye,
on
y'all.
the Lancey Joe at Venmo show tonight?
I think I might have Laura Harrison, my only real live guest.
Hell yeah.
My girlfriend, who is an accomplished actor, so I get way more viewership. I get way more viewership when she's on than me. So.
All right, take it easy, buddy.
Bye. Bye, y'all.
Say hi to Laura for me. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you here on Tuesday next week with an all new Happiest Hour. Take care.